What, is he going to fit me for a suit of armor? In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Boy, that new cousin of mine, they told me you needed a weapon or something. You already got one. Right, lousy one, can spot that piss poor workmanship from here. Though, I could tune it up. Mortals, they like giving thanks to us, but what are we supposed to do, you know? Well, I just do the same. Give thanks to Lady Esty, at least, for keeping me forge burning hot. She even visits me now and again.
Well, that's a like it here, my lad. In spite of all the clanging and whatnot, it's peaceful, more or less. And you're not such bad company to keep. Though, why don't we show your cousin what we can cobble up together?
Lord Hephaestus, your services must be in very high demand. I'm grateful, and doubtless so are the nocturnal arms.
Look, I don't work for tips. Though ours ain't an ordinary arrangement, and ain't often lately I get new regular clients. So here, call it a trade.
I'm in your debt for this, Hephaestus, sir.
Am I to understand you gave a certain titan a right thorough walloping of late? Mayhap I helped in my own way? Not like you took down Kronos with your bare hands, eh? The point is, good job, Witchy. Having to pay for blessings strikes me as a bit cross. The favor of the gods only for the deepest pockets. Why, you don't even have pockets. So you're a witch or something, I'm to understand. Then what do you need me for? Mayhap that fancy magic of yours ain't all it's cracked up to be. My work, Witchy, is reliable. Proud family, this one. Uncle Poseidon here forgoes full armor on account that he's too quick and too thick-headed, thick-skinned, I mean to say. Ain't that the case, Uncle?
Come, nephew, you know how much I value your craft. Even if I'd not be caught dead wearing much of it myself. It's just, only a coward goes to battle clad in plating head to toe. A coward far more likely to withstand his wounds, but still.
Nothing like a good honest fight to settle a family dispute, eh? Especially productive, seeing as we can't even kill each other, as old Kronos himself can attest. Oh well, plenty of work for me. Boy, I take back everything I said about your weapon first we met. In my defense, ain't often I see workmanship superior to mine. Though don't go telling anyone I said as much. Kronos must be getting right sore from all your meetings here, Witchy. But ain't learned a proper lesson yet. Much as it must be nice flattening him, starting to wonder what's the plan here besides that. Boy, what are you doing on this side? You lose your way? Thought you had business in the underworld, not here. Mayhap I'm just a bit out of the loop, is all. You need the stuff or not? Just what you wanted, right? Heard you took to Mum and Dad face to face. Not even I get to do that much. Must have been right nervous meeting them. Or mayhap not, considering what you did to get there. That gold you used to pay for this. Oh, shiny looking, sure, but blasted soft as metal goes. Can't make halfway decent armaments with it, I've tried. I heard the latest, Witchy, that you're headed for our mountain tippy top. Just don't expect warm welcomes when you get here, as we are a bit preoccupied right now. You seen that Icarus flying about? At first I took him for some giant ghostly bird, but it's that kid of Daedalus, all right. I reckon he made his latest wings himself. He's not too bad.
Lord Ares, I know mortal warriors often would make offerings to you before their battles to the death. I likewise wish to pay you my respects. No mercy for our foes.
I shall not take such honors without giving in return, especially from one who understands my work. A living weapon such as you ought to have this.
This I accept from you, my lord.
Hephaestus and I are the only true-born sons of the King and Queen of Mount Olympus. I keep telling him we ought to rise to the occasion and assert ourselves.
Want more responsibility, Ares? Have at it. Otherwise, I don't know what you're after, and don't want any of it. Aphrodite notwithstanding. Got me forge, got me wife. It's enough. You've seen the size of the bloody monster been clambering up our mountainside, Witchy? I haven't, thankfully, but hearing that he's pretty big in size. Typhon himself. I scarce can keep a steady hand with him about.
Even I could use a bit of heat on some occasions, Flower, which the forge of Hephaestus here provides. Perhaps as compensation for the utter lack of warmth between most members of our family.
Just listen to the Lady Demeter. Everybody on our mountaintop thinks they're so sharp, but this one, she is blunt like my hammer. And some jobs call for a blunt instrument, don't they? Oi, sorry about all my automatons up here. Heard you ran afoul of the lot. Tested them every which way, but not in this particular scenario. If they give you any trouble, scrap them. You'll be doing me a favor.
My niece, we all must tirelessly work to counteract the harm Cronus has wrought. Some even more tirelessly than the rest. Take, for instance, my nephew Hephaestus here. I told him he could have a word if he got back to hammering after.
See how generous our Lord Poseidon is? Everybody needs a decent Uncle I say. Let me know should you ever find one. Now, we here best get back to hammering things out. Rack me brain about those fancy silver weapons of yours. Trying to sort out who exactly could have made such things. Or when. They're the nocturnal arms, ain't they? Meant only as a last resort, but here we are, I reckon. Where'd you get off to, Witchy? The underworld's gutter from the looks of it, all cold and wet. Piss poor working conditions, that much is clear.
For you, mighty Hephaestus. Though you may not have occasion for such offerings, working a hot forge every night and day.
Oh, this is just a service job, no need to get all cordial and the like. Nice gesture from you, though, so cheers and all. So that's the Staff of Dusk, is it? Discura, that's her name. Forged who only knows how deep within the earth under the watchful eye of night. Something like that. Alright, that's called Retold, I think. That skull you got. Ain't exactly my mental picture of a weapon. Liable to give me night terrors, in fact, but then I'll be the first to say, whatever works. Am I mistaken, Witchy? Or are you bearing Cassinthe the Black Bloody Coat? Wearing it, I should say. Heard how it's put together, but I've never seen it for myself. Let's see what he can do. Oh, there you are. We lost you for a bit. Must have gone so deep he couldn't spy on you no more. Well, you still got your arms and legs. Must have turned out all right. No point in wallowing, Witchy. Whatever's going on out there, you've got to love what you do. Simple as that. Though don't take it from me. Got the authority right here.
Why, thank you, dear. We each have so much love to give. And the beauty of it is, the more we give, the more we have. To think that such a precious thing can have a limitless supply.
Can't guarantee a weapon worthy of the gods is going to be enough for you to see this through. But I can guarantee you're getting the very best. We were living under the auspices of the old witch of the crossroads, huh? Not better face to face. Keeps to herself, so I scarce believed it when Apollo said that she'd reached out with something important. Turns out, it was you.
You know, cousin, one thing you and Hephaestus have in common is you don't seem to get a lot of sun. I often try to coax him from his cave, and while I usually fail, not this time.
Mate, before the witching catches on to your routine. Now make yourself useful over here. Let's start sticking these summer right where you don't get a lot of sun. Oh, that's another weapon you got. Oh, right. The nocturnal arms and their shape-shifting tricks. Figures. You witches like changing things about us, I'm to understand. Now, what is that you've got in your hand there? Let me see. Mayhap another aspect of some sort, except... well, not seen anything like that before. I'm proper jealous now. Mayhap expecting someone else? Or just as likely not expecting anybody in particular? Because a blessing is a blessing, ain't that right?
It pains me to admit that there are occasions when love is not the answer, and a bit of sharpened metal can much sooner do the trick. In such matters, my Hephaestus can be of assistance, can't you, dear?
For you up, any time. And as for Witchy here, most of the time. Now come on, even when the situation calls for sharpened metal, you know how to get the point across. Hold on, that's ignium you've got. The flames of the Crossroads Witch. Well, has the student become the master of some such? Or is she just getting you to do all the dirty work? Oh, it's only me. Nobody wants you playing favourites, witches. We've got this method of delivering you unmarked boons where you'll just have to take what you can get. Surprise! Welcome to the fine city of Hephaestus, witchy. Most important thing to know is, whatever happens to you there, I cannot be held liable. I work weapons, not miracles. Right, you wanted, eh? Always grand whenever our Lord's Eustace decides to drop by unannounced and watch over my shoulder whilst I work my forge. Even likes to point with me hammer to strike. Well done, where to next?
Need I remind you, my good son, that this is not in fact your forge, but a facility that all of us may use? And I would use it now to benefit your distant cousin over there. Show me how to use this thing again.
No telling how many cousins I got, but you're another, eh? You're getting special treatment only 'cause me mum and dad. They asked me real nice. Don't mind the extra work. Your boatman over there, he's one of my best customers, you know. Shows up reliably, knows how to keep his mouth shut. All business, no nonsense. Normally, it'd be otherwise Athena who'd be first to greet you and make nice, but she's been busy putting all my arms and armor to the test. Good news is the testing's going well. What a bargain. My mum the Queen could not believe that you and I had been conversing lately, Witchy, so I had to prove it to her, you understand. Though it seems she wants to be conversing in me stead.
My son Hephaestus need only prove he can exude the confidence befitting a god, rather than whatever it is he exudes instead. He's made himself useful at least, yes?
Where'd that great big monster out there go? The mountain's rumbling's all settled down, and now my clanging's just about the worst of it. You got him then? Ugh, I didn't even get to have a look.
If there's one thing I learned from my strong-armed nephew here, dearie, is that you always have to strike while the iron's still hot. Now, come on, hop to it, Hephaestus, my lad.
I'm hopping, lady, yeah. Though if you keep on turning up the heat in here, then this whole forge is gonna blow and take the rest of the damn mountain with it too. And what would Witchy have to fight for then? You bloody did it then. Whatever it is, everybody here has got their own idea, but I reckon Typhon's gone and Kronos is touched in the head, so all in all, not bad. Has Typhon been destroyed? And no, not seen much sign of monsters, which ain't known for subtlety. But then I heard me dad talking about how you've been dealing with the remnants here. Mayhap they're real small.
If there's one good thing about this war, it's that even our most reserved family members have to rise up and make themselves known. Or just make themselves known, in the case of my good son Hephaestus here.
another one of your fine just there, Dad, and right in Witch's earshot too. Just when I thought he couldn't possibly stoop to me level, he continues to surprise. What I really want to know is, how'd you blast old Typhon into smithereens? Don't have much here could have done something like that. At least not without taking the summit too. You got to let me in on it sometime. Want to keep climbing up here, I'm to understand. Bit of insurance against any other Typhon-like events. And you and Kronos and the lot of us are going to see to that. All right. Never's got her poor wings plucked, would you? Next, make her hand over a rail of adamant, would you? Shoots faster than any bow I've seen. Demands a closer look. Ran into no-eyed Polyphemus over here. Mean bastard. Big. All meat and muscle. Could have used that one at the old forge. Oh well. Hope he doesn't try to chew you up or nothing. Made to order. Keep getting shipments of those gold and Kronos coins. I melt them down and dump the goop into the earth whence it came, so Kronos can make more. Normally my work fetches a lefty price, but you're entitled to the family discount. Though Carol there does take a service fee, you understand. There's talk up here that Kronos made off with the Fates or something like that. Well, those three have messed with our lives so much, suppose it's only fair, isn't it? Where do you think you're off to, eh? Best not head out against impossible odds whilst unprepared, so here, let's get you suited up right quick. See, you still got that adamant shard I sent over before. Just a bit of scrap really, but it's a shiny one and has some decent heft. And I can use it to pinpoint you quick. A while back your brother came to us for help. What's his name? Zagreus? I wasn't having it. This family's problems would disappear overnight if we could just stop getting in each other's business. Felt bad sitting it out, though. If I don't stick up for myself, I'll never hear the end of it. So best ready for the sparks to fly a bit.
Hephaestus, don't be mad.
No use staying mad over nothing. Wasn't all that mad, mind. I can appreciate an armament of damn near any shape and size, but one shape like that moonstone axe you got might be my favourite were I forced to choose your weapon point. Let's see what you can do with it, would you? Boy, that is Zorifat the Moonstone axe, all right. Though not expected ever to lay eyes on it. Some mortals worship the Labyrinth, you know. Here, let's give them something to believe in. So Mom gave you a blessing just like that. Hard one's the favour of Queen Hera. Well's mine. I reckon it's a bit easy to come by. This lot up here act like they was all born with all the talent in the world. Mayhap Apollo and Athena, sure, and Artemis and Hermes. Aphrodite definitely too, but point is, most of us, we got to work at things before we're any good. Got to say, when we first met, I was uncertain what to make of you. Don't always trust you, witchy types is all. But if you're worthy of Aphrodite's blessing, you get the package deal. You got the sister blades of Lehman Oro, sir. Delicate looking, but damn near indestructible. Light as a feather, too. This is going to be a treat. You've not seen Dionysus, right? Probably just getting sloshed somewhere is all. Don't like when everybody's fighting. You don't blame him. Don't want to get involved in all the ugly business with Prometheus and Dad. They won't be sipping ambrosia anytime soon. But at least nobody's getting livers eaten now. You made it all the way up to the mountain earlier. I'll give you a tour of the old forge next time. It's just sealed up. Damn near impossible to find. Security's sake. You've met most of the lot up here by now, so now you know how come I'm cooped up in this forge. The work needs doing, not to mention it's less tiring than being with the family all the time. Ran into Mighty Talos, didn't you? Big man all made of bronze. Swore up and down he'd be my best invention yet, but still got a few kinks need sorting out. Don't bother going easy on him. Got to take him apart anyhow. Those mortals, they sure got it rough of late. Sometimes I think there's just so blasted many of them now. More suffering and such. I reckon that's life. Don't get any saying being born, then do what we can.
Vested in me.
Therefore make me mum real proud if I act spiteful without proper cause.
Had to do it. Now he's upset.
All right, we're squared away for now and break time's over. Back to work. Oh, what I said before, but more mortals begetting more suffering than the like. Aphrodite, she reminded me there's more to it than that. Maybe she's right. It's just, I reckon the bad in things is easy to spot.
Great Hephaestus, your work is beyond compare, and I'm grateful for your candor with me as well. Please, take this offering.
Anytime I get an offering, it's because somebody wants something from me. You're already getting premium service, but hey, it's your nectar. Mine now, I reckon. You wouldn't know it, Witchy, but I'm mad this evening. Nothing you did, mind. Fortunately, when I'm mad, I do good work. My best damn work, if I say so myself.
Lord Hephaestus, you're so much more than your ingenious craft. I never could have expected you to be so generous to me, and I'm most grateful for it.
Oh, Witchy, is it hot in here? Or are you embarrassing me to no end? Just let me work the blasted forge, no need to make a big deal. Supposedly you're passing through the morning fields along your way down there. Glad I ain't never seen a place like that. Misery's like smoke, gets in your eyes and such. Hard to shake off.
An offering to my great cousin Lord Hephaestus, master of the forge. Such skill and artistry runs in our family, and so much of it with you. And you tolerate such intense heat without so much as a complaint.
It does get awful hot here in my forge. Suppose the nectar ought to cool me off. Not that I ought to be drinking at a job like this, but hey, no one's watching. No one needs to know. I like to think I can spot the handiwork of Daedalus, best mortal craftsman ever lived. And I've spotted it. Still keeping busy nowadays, is he? I'm sure even his work leaves bits of room for improvement here and there.
If only we could have met when we weren't in the midst of a war, Lord Hephaestus. But at least I had the opportunity to meet you at all. Your dedication to your craft is an inspiration. I strive to be as skilled at mine.
Oh, cheers. Don't know you all too well and don't like drawing up conclusions till I'm very sure of something, but you seem a decent enough sort. Much more than can be said for certain members of the family, ain't it? I'll be the first to say one shouldn't judge by looks, but I just didn't figure to be so keen on proper weapon maintenance. 'Cause yours are strong as hell. And making them shine makes me shine.
Hear me, Lord Hephaestus, for this offering of ambrosia is for you, the hardest working blacksmith on Olympus or below. Through everything that's happened, you've remained steadfast and calm, and helped me do the same.
You think me calm? Inside, Witchy, I'm screaming half the time. I just get to pound this metal against that to let the anger vent. Other half the time, I'm feeling pretty good, knowing we found ourselves a decent sort in you. Aphrodite. She's a real force of nature, isn't she? And just about the only thing gets me to leave the forge. Not that she minds me working all the time. We've always had an understanding, I reckon. When old Astia said she liked you, it was all I needed to hear. The forge would be no good if not for her. She sparks the flame, I burn the metal, and you get the benefits. Not much your dad, but heard plenty about him. Shame. Might have gotten on better with him than the rest. Likes his metals and gemstones and such as I'm to understand, so we'd have that at least. Run into Artemis, don't worry. She's been notified the next supply of arrows is already on its way. Chews through those things right quick, but damn if it ain't economical. She must be averaging a kill and a half per shot. Don't know if it's your silver gear or what, but for a bit there I thought I was staring at the moon. Don't much get to see the moon in my line of work. Oh, this is going to be a real piece of work since Dale has already left his mark. I'd bless that dead old busybody bastard if I could, but I can never pin him down. Oh, I wish he was just chatting with Apollo, how not all of us are gifted with good looks and silver tongue and all. Got to work at something to be good at it. Like he couldn't imagine.
Oh, I can more than imagine, brother. Part of being talented is making things look easy. Take you and blacksmithing. For me, it's quite like that, but with a bunch of other things.
I can't believe old Ares damn near missed the most exciting part of all of this. Showed up in time for Typhon, mind, and now he's showing up for you. Always ends up where the action is. I haven't the faintest what Hermes is up to. Where is he? Best make yourself useful, else I'm taking back the sandals and the hat, and then we'll see how blasted quick he is. See all those Kronos ships trudging this way, Witchy? Most of them already sunk before, over many times. They and their dead crews keep coming back to haunt us. Now that's some dedicated service, eh?
It is I. I know full well we cannot stand on ceremony whilst our entire way of life is under threat. Yet surely my dear son Hephaestus here need not be so uncouth at every opportunity.
Not like you ever taught me proper manners, Mum. Fortunately, I did learn a couple things, even without having a role model like you or Dad around to set me straight. Just watch. And Witchy, too. Everybody here is going off about the Fates deciding to show up unceremonious, to which I say, so what? Nobody knows what they're doing, them least of all. Mayhap I'm just jealous they'll be taking time off work. Don't know what's such a big deal with the three Fates going on about a distant time. You're telling me that in the span of, I don't know, 20-something mortal generations, things might change? You don't say. Got off on the wrong foot from the first, me and me mum. Can you blame her? Imagine seeing splendorous Apollo and Athena and so on, thinking, oh, I'm gonna make me one of those. But instead, you make me. That bit of adamant you got from me, it's come in handy, eh? Pure as it gets, too. I hadn't thought you'd end up using it to call on me this much, but I don't mind at all. Aphrodite's really taken to this warring stuff of late. But she's even happier now that the worst of all the fighting's done. And when she's happy, I am too. So cheers again, Witchy. Feel any tremors? They're probably Uncle Poseidon shaking up the place. Though there are times it's me. When Earth herself gets angry with the state of things, I give her a good outlet to let off a little steam. Must think I got it all up here, don't you? Well, you'd be right. But let's just say you're not the only one who had to learn things the hard way, Witchy. And needed to do what I do. Boy, Aphrodite seems to like you quite a bit. Likes just about everybody, granted, but with you it's different. She'd never fess to it, though I reckon she gets a bit lonely here, you know. Lots of acquaintances, not many friends. Kronos did to Tartarus was quite the architectural feat onto your mum and dad, but the Titan hasn't got any taste. Probably turned everything to gold. Wanted to say cheers for keeping Aphrodite company, being a decent listener and all. Me, I find talk more tiresome sometimes than this here forge, but not with her. Anyway, small thing, big help. A while back, made your mum and dad a bit of a housewarming gift, guess you could say. Scale model of Dad's palace here for you underworld lot to remember us by. That Kronos better not have scrapped the thing. Aren't you not supposed to be able to breathe up here or something? Well, what can you do but push on through, is what I say. Ain't always easy, but we manage and we try. Push me around, I'm liable to push right back. And I push harder than you might expect.
Had to do it.
Was as close as I'm liable to get to blowing up. Still working at it, man. All these scuffles with Prometheus reminds me there was once this lass who, after right mean circumstances, accidentally cursed her kind forevermore. Long story long ago, but I always thought mayhap she cursed us too. Fresh-faced Apollo got here before me, eh? Well, then, not a surprise. He can help boost your spirit. I can boost your weapon. Tough choice, isn't it? I'll let you in on a secret, Witchy. The best part of working a forge ain't even the weapons and armor you get, but the act of bringing them into being. Bit like children, I reckon. Except harder to make than maintain. Uncle Poseidon's been of some assistance then. Reckon it's more welcome than him stomping uninvited in me forge, all sopping wet, filling the place with steam. What a kidder. All this warring, bit concerned I'll end up typecast as a weaponsmith. I'll make a lot of things, you know. Jewelry, fancy chairs, walking automatons even. Though lately it's all weapons all the time. Say, where'd you get that silver armor you've got on? Much finer work than first I thought. Not too much coverage, mind, but you seem more the sort that likes to freely move about. Always a trade-off to be made. Must like to run about, don't you? Me, at this point, I would rather sit. And so I do. Won't find a better set of legs than this any place besides on Aphrodite herself. Yet even still. Well, if it ain't me finest client. Reckon we've reached the stage of our relationship where I needn't be conversing much and can stick to what I do best. Keep sticking to, Witchy.